Hi everyone, it's Whitney. Welcome back to the channel. So I feel like I haven't filmed a video where I'm talking in a long time, where I'm talking in diamond painting. And it's not like a feel, it's kind of a no, like I know I haven't. And I should do these videos more often so you guys can get to know me better, I guess, and whatnot. So I think that's what I'm going to start doing. I tried to do this once a week and it just did not work. So I'm going to try again to do it once a week and just think of different tags or different topics or stuff like that. So the topic that I'm going to do today is a tag, and this is a Pinocchio diamond painting that I'm working on. So I figured why not do something Disney related. So I looked up some Disney tags and I found one that I really liked. So I am going to be answering those questions, and I think there are 30 questions. So yeah, and some of these answers I don't have like my top answer. I have like my top two, because Disney is one of those movies, well, they have those movies that you just can't pick one. And I'm going to say this before I even start the tag. I have not seen a significant amount of Disney movies. So I only answered based on what I've seen. So if I don't mention your movie, I'm sorry. It's probably I haven't seen it. So that's probably the case. So yes, that is that. So anyways, let's go ahead and get on into the tag so I'm not on here talking forever. So number one is, what is your favorite Disney animal? And with this question, I was gonna say the donkey from Shrek, but I googled it and it says that Shrek is not a Disney movie. So yeah, but I thought Eddie Murphy was really hilarious as the donkey in that movie. And the next question is, what is your favorite, or who is your favorite Disney character? And I really absolutely without a doubt loved Robin Williams as the genie in Aladdin. I thought he was hilarious. I've seen that movie so many times, and it's just like a really good classic movie. It's an amazing movie, and I'm devastated Robin Williams wasn't able to do the new one, but I'm happy that Will Smith did it. I think he did a great job, so kudos to him. But the genie in the first Aladdin was amazing. And I also like Edna Mode from, what is that movie? Incredibles. I really like Edna a lot. I think that Edna's hilarious, and yes, so that is that one. The next question is, who is your favorite Disney hero? And I'm going to go with Baymax from Big Hero 6. I thought that movie was cool, and I think Baymax was absolutely hilarious. And for some reason, I always think that these Disney movies are designed, they're made for kids, but there's a lot of adult things going on in there that I don't think kids get, but us adults do. So that's one of those movies, Big Hero 6, that have a lot of adult things that going on in there. I thought was hilarious. Okay, next question is, who is your favorite, I think it's heroine. I think it's like means like your favorite hero for a girl. And I think I'm gonna go with Elastigirl from The Incredibles and The Incredibles 2. I love a superhero woman movie. I love a woman that is doing her thing and a man is not involved in it, in like a cartoon movie, because it's rare that we see women as superheroes. So I thought that was really cool to make her like the main character hero in The Incredibles 2. So that is my favorite hero girl. My next question is, what is your favorite Disney kiss? And I'm going to go with Aladdin and Jasmine. I mean, something about Aladdin was just so attractive to me. And something was so attractive to me too. This is just like a side note. It has nothing to do with the question. But I thought that Simba was attractive too from Lion King, just the cartoon one. I don't know. It's just, yeah, whatever. But Jasmine and Aladdin are my favorite kiss. So the next one is, what is your favorite love song? And I like Can You Feel the Love Tonight? That is from Lion King. I like the fact that well, not necessarily. Well, I like the fact that they included that song in the new one. I don't know, for some reason, I just like the old version better. I don't know why they would remake Lion King like that into live action. So I'm like curious, are they going to make Lion King 2 into live action? Because that movie to me made absolutely no sense. The Lion King 2, Simba's Pride. So I kind of want answers. So they need to get on that, make that a new movie. Okay, next question is, what is your favorite original character? So I guess I'm gonna go back to like when I was really young, because those movies are like originals and classics, I guess. But I really, really, really love Pocahontas. I thought she was brave and funny and pretty, and I just loved that movie, and I loved her as like being like one of my best original characters. I loved it. So I love Pocahontas. My favorite Pixar film is Monsters University. That is by far one of my favorite Pixar movies ever. I think they put a lot of things in that movie for adults. Yet again, like I said before, I think they just put things in there for adults that are funny. So I love that movie, and it's like one of my son's favorite movies. He actually has a trio of movies that he watches all the time. It's Big Hero 6, it's Wreck-It Ralph, and then it's also Monsters University. So yeah, but I love Monsters University a lot. I think that's a really good movie. It's really hilarious, and that's all I can say. Monsters Inc. was okay, but Monsters University is better. Okay, my favorite Disney prince, and I'm gonna give 2 for this answer because once, like I said earlier, like you can't just pick one with Disney. Like it's just so many characters and so many different things going on. So my favorite prince is Aladdin, and I really, 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 really love Eugene from Tangled, or Flynn Rider, whatever you call him. I really like him a lot. So there you have that. My next question is my favorite Disney princess, and I'm gonna go with Rapunzel and Jasmine, which I think they should make Aladdin and Jasmine and Eugene and Rapunzel like go out on a date or something. That would be really cool. But I love Rapunzel and I love Jasmine. Rapunzel, she's just so ditzy, and I love the movie. Especially the scene in Tangled where she like runs away from home, and then she's like, I'm never going back home, and then she's like, I'm a horrible daughter. It was so funny. So I really loved that scene in that movie. It was hilarious. My favorite Disney quote in a movie was, let me think for like a second and see. Maybe it was Rafiki from Lion King, when he told Simba like the past, you can either run from it or you can learn from it. I really like that quote, and it's something that's used in like daily life with people. So I just thought of that quote real quick because I didn't know what else to say. Okay, next up is my favorite Disney sequels. Now, I have not seen a lot of Disney like movies, like I said earlier, but the sequels, you can forget it. Like if I haven't seen a first movie, I won't even look at a second movie because I don't like to have to catch up or try to figure a movie out. So I've only seen a few. So maybe The Incredibles 2, I would say that's a good movie. That's a good sequel. I like The Lion King 1.5. I don't know if that's a movie that people have seen. It's you can Google it and look it up, but it's like where Timon and Pumbaa met each other. So it's about those two. Like it's about Timon and Pumbaa. So it's a really, really good movie. It's really funny. I really like it. I don't know if a lot of people know, like I said, know about it. Okay, the next question is, who is my favorite Disney sidekick? And I'm going to go with Timon and Pumbaa from Lion King, because I feel like in the Lion King 2, Simba's Pride, I think that's what it's called, they were like ride or die. Like, they did a lot for Simba and his daughter. So I really, really loved them in that second movie a lot. I loved them in the first one, but the second one, they were really, really, really good. Okay, the next question is, what is my favorite Disney song? I have a couple of Disney songs that I absolutely love without a doubt. One of them is A Whole New World from Lion King. Lord, I swear I've seen Lion King so many times. Okay, so my favorite song is A Whole New World, and that is from Aladdin, and I love that song. And I did not know until like recently, and I mean recently, like in a few years ago, what that song meant. So yeah, I don't even want to say it on my channel, but it has a meaning behind it. And the next song that I love is The Colors of the Wind, and that is on Pocahontas. I love that song. I love to sing it, and I cannot sing, so I'm not gonna sing it, but I loved to sing it when I was a kid. It was a really, really good song. And I also like The Circle of Life. And yeah, that's pretty much it for my favorite songs. So I think these next couple questions have to do with like the Disney theme parks and stuff. So I think that's what I answered it under, I think. That's what I'm going to answer it under, I mean. So whatever. So my favorite theme attraction, I haven't been to Disney World. I believe I've been there once, and it was when I was a little girl. I was about 9 or 10. So I haven't been there in years, but I know when I went there, I really, really, really liked the Splash Mountain ride. I thought it was scary when you go down at the end, but I really liked everything before you get to that point. So I'm gonna go with that. My favorite theme park, I'm gonna go with Walt Disney World in Florida, and it's not because I live here. When I was a kid, I visited Florida with my family, and we went to Walt Disney World. And it was the one in Florida. So like I said, I've only been once. That's the only one I've been to. So I guess that's the only one I like. It says your favorite theme park show. I don't remember any shows. So I'm not going to like answer that question. But that's one of the questions. My favorite Disney villain. I'm going to go with Scar from Lion King. I don't understand why he was so skinny, and then not only that, like why, like his color was so different than Mufasa's color. I just never understood that, but I do like his colors. And I think the Scar that they have in the new Lion King, like he sucked. Like he was ugly, he had a big head, he didn't have a mane. So I wasn't here for that one, but the Scar from the one I grew up off of, that cartoon Lion King, A++ villain. My favorite villain song is, of course, it's with Scar, and it's Be Prepared. And I mean the cartoon one, because in the new one there is no song. He just says be prepared really loud, and then that's the end of it. So there you have that one. Okay, next up is my least favorite Pixar film. And I don't like to bash movies, because I do feel like everybody has their own opinion of movies, and not everybody likes the same thing. So in my opinion, my least favorite is Inside Out. That movie just, I don't know what it was. It was something about it that was not, it was very good in the beginning and very good at the very end. It just in between, like I just did not like it at all. But I did think that the scene where the characters were in the parents' heads was like really funny. That was really good. But it just wasn't a film that I was a fan of. Next is my least favorite song. And I hate, like I said, I hate to bash a movie. I really love Tangled. It's one of my favorite, like it's up there at the top 5 favorite Disney movies. You can't tell me any different. I loved Tangled. But that song that they sang when her and Eugene was at the bar, like when they got to that bar, those bar characters singing that song, I do not like it. I swear to you, every time I look at that movie, I will fast forward through that part and I will not watch it. But other than that, the movie is great. So, yes. Okay, the next question is a movie that makes you cry. And I feel bad because I just said my least favorite movie was Inside Out. But like I said, it was good in the beginning, it was good in the end. And my movie that makes me cry in Inside Out is when, I think her name was Riley, wasn't it? Was it? Yeah, her name was Riley. So when Riley lost all of her emotions and she was just sitting there like with no emotion, that was like horrible. And I feel like that's how I was as a teenager, which is like so weird. So yeah, like she had no emotion at all. It was really sad. The next, I had another movie that makes me cry, and it is on Toy Story 3. And it's the part where they got stuck. I haven't seen it in a while, so I'm going to try to explain it as best as I can remember it. That scene in that movie in Toy Story 3 where they were in the garbage collection thing, I guess, and they were getting ready to get like burned and die, I think, before the alien saved them, was like horrible. Like the first time I saw that movie, I was like devastated. Like, oh my God, they're gonna die. This is like a horrible way to end this movie. So that was really, really, really sad. And that goes to another thing too. Like sometimes Disney movies are a little over the top with their like dramatic stuff. I think I also was near tears, but it can make me cry like watching it more than once, is when Tadashi had died in Big Hero 6. It was just horrible. So that was another thing that made me really, really, really sad and want to cry. Okay. Next question is a movie that makes you laugh, and that is without a doubt 100% the cartoon version of Aladdin. I love the genie. I think that he's funny, but that entire movie made me laugh. So that's why I said Aladdin, because before the genie even came in there, it was a lot of songs, a lot of things going on that I just thought was absolutely hilarious. So we're going to go with Aladdin. The next question is, what is a Disney movie that you think is overrated? And I'm going to go with one of the movies I'm going to go with. I'm not sure if it is a Disney movie, but I'm assuming that it is, but I don't know for sure. I should have Googled it before I got on here to do this tag, but I didn't want to because I was lazy. But that movie that I think is overrated is Sing. I think that's what it's called. It's a movie where they're all singing. It's a singing movie. It has a lot of actors and actresses. Well, a lot of actors and actresses. A lot of, it has a lot of actors and actresses, but it has a lot of people who are singers, like men and women. But it's just a movie I just could not get into. I just didn't like it. I just didn't like it at all. I don't know. I just don't know. Another movie that I think was overrated, and I think they pushed this movie out way too much in our faces, and this is why maybe it was a flop. I'm not too sure. I don't know, but I think it was a flop because I rarely heard about it, and it is Zootopia. My husband and I watched that together, and I think he was, in cahoots with me. Like, I don't like it either. So I don't know. It was kind of scary, and then it was like a cop, and like the sheep girl was like the villain. Like it was all confusing, and I just didn't like it. And yeah, that is what I thought about that one. The next question, and I have to flip the page over, is the saddest death. And oh my God, you guys should already know this answer. And it is when Mufasa died in Lion King, and I'm talking about the cartoon one. When I speak on Lion King, I always go to the cartoon one because I think it was the best version of Lion King that it could be. And I didn't like the live action as much. I mean, it was okay, but it could have just stayed a cartoon. And a lot of the Disney movies now are not made like they were when we were kids. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older and they just don't seem appealing, or if it's because the music isn't there. It's something. But anyway, with Mufasa's death being the scene that was like the most horrible scene. I was a kid then, and when I tell you, I thought my life was over, like completely over. I didn't want to do my homework anymore. I didn't want to go to bed. I didn't want to go to school. I didn't want to do anything when Mufasa died. It was horrible for me. It was a traumatic experience for me, and like I just could not let it go because it was just sad. Okay, next is a song that always gets stuck in your head, and this goes back to Lion King again, and this is Hakuna Matata. I love that song. I love the meaning behind it. I don't know if it's a made-up word. I don't know. I love the song. That's all I know. Okay, the next question is the first Disney movie that you ever saw. So I only like remember my life, and I'm sure a lot of people can like relate to this, from when I was the age of 4 and up. So, and then like from 4 and up, I only remember like bits and pieces. So I have no idea what movies came out before Pocahontas, but the first movie, Disney movie that I remember seeing like in the entirety is Pocahontas. So that is what we are going to go with, is Pocahontas. Okay, the saddest scene from a Disney movie. Oh, the saddest scene from your favorite Disney movie. Okay, my favorite Disney movie, I think I've said it earlier, is Rapunzel. Oh, it's not called Rapunzel. It's called Tangled, and it's about the Disney princess Rapunzel. And I absolutely love Rapunzel a lot. And the saddest thing in that movie was when Mother, whatever her name, Gothel, whatever, when she stole her out of the crib when she was a baby. It was so sad because that girl grew up for like 18 years not knowing that she was like stolen. And it sucks because some people actually do have that happen to them, but for that to be a Disney movie and like kids were watching that, it was just horrible. I'm like, geez, Disney, like how low can you go? But I just think that was horrible, like to have to witness a kidnapping on a Disney movie. It was horrible and it was sad. And the last question on here is, what is an underrated Disney movie? And I'm going to go with a Goofy movie. And I highly recommend everyone watch it if you haven't seen it, because it is my favorite. It's up there with it is, well, now let me think. No, actually it is up there my top 5. This could be in like my top 2. A Goofy movie is amazing. I'm telling you, the music in there is amazing. All the songs are good. I still remember those songs now. They don't get stuck in my head anymore, but those songs were amazing. I love Powerline. I definitely love Max. I love Roxanne, Goofy, Pete, PJ, everybody that was in that movie. And I loved the concert scene at the end. That was like one of the best concerts I've been to in like my entire life. And you know what's amazing about it is I went to a concert in my living room and it was amazing. So that was an underrated Disney movie, and it is a Goofy movie. So like I said, go watch it if you haven't seen it. Get in the comment section, tell me what you think about it. So that is all for the Disney questions today, you guys, or for my tag. So you guys are more than welcome to do it if you want. Like, I don't tag people in my tags because I don't tag often. I don't do the tags often, but like I said, you guys are more than welcome to do it because I would love to hear everybody else's answers. So I will put the questions down in the description box because I don't know if I remember the link of where I got the quiz from or the tag from. I just wrote it down on a piece of paper, so I will put the questions in the description like I said. So I am going to go ahead and go now and get off this camera, and I hope you guys enjoyed this tag. If you guys have any other tags that you guys know about, please let me know down below in the description so I can start to do videos every Friday where I'm answering questions and things like that. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and share my videos. Most importantly, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye.